Hello, and we are back. Back again in Train Sim. Back again to do another route. Taking our train from where we started all the many weeks ago in the Penzance, going to Glasgow via many places, including Didcot multiple times. I've turned into an Indian now. Oh, hello. That didn't go right. We'll go back to being the Swedish. We are here at the place where we are in the York, and we're going to be taking the York. No, we're not going to take the York. We're going to be taking the train from the York to to the Edinburgh. Maybe. I can't keep that up. I ended up Indian. Didcot's a difficult one. Yes, we are. But if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll get straight in there. We'll get them. If you're watching this on YouTube and you'll think, what the hell is going on? I'll do the thing that I really hate when people do when I watch YouTube videos, right? Hit subscribe and like the video and give it a thumbs up. No, why would you do that at the beginning? You wouldn't, would you? Stick around for a bit. If you enjoy it, subscribe. Or don't subscribe. I don't really care. Subscribe if you want. If you don't want to subscribe, fine. There'll be links in the thing. You know, in the thing that no one ever looks at. On any... I don't think I've ever looked at one on any YouTube video. But I'll put things down there. Don't worry. I'll spend my time and effort. I'll put some links down there to the route thing, the game, the Twitch page, and the Discord server. Okay? No, just fine. They'll be there. Don't ever, don't look at them. But I'll take the effort to actually put them there. It's fine. We are here, by the way, at York, in a train. I'll get moving in a minute because it's quite a long journey. Going to Edinburgh. We'll discuss where we're going on the way. I better open the doors, actually. Good evening, by the way, to the Trent, the Sim, the Ethan, the other people. Have I did a thing? Did some of the doors did open even, or open? It's one of them. Not bitter at all, despite you keep telling me that I am. But no, it's fine. Hope where? Over there. She's Hope's gone to the pub. There's a pub around here somewhere. Down there. There's a pub. There it is. That's the pub. Hope is in there getting a pint because she's a lovely girl. May, thank you very much. Another month. Ho hum. That's 15 months. Talking's difficult. 16 months. That's nearly a year. Thank you very much, Maith. Have I done this thing right? Are we actually going to move? Yes, we are. There is actually a pub there, but yeah, thank you very much, Maith. Oh, that's a noise. That's definitely as have we got a? Oh no, this is this one, isn't it? Where we're looking, we're just hanging out the window. That's the back of the train. Let's go back inside. Right, we're going to some places. And those places are, well, Darlington is first. Then Newcastle away, because you've got to say it like that. Then Berwick upon Tweed. And hopefully, I can't do that. There's a thing in the thing. There's the Edinburghs. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to... Okay. That's what it'd be nice, which is why I've started the stream early. It'd be nice if we can get to Edinburgh, because it works out well, because we can start from there next time. But if we don't, then we won't, basically. Right, let's do a speeding up thing then, because otherwise we'll never get anywhere, will we? So yeah, this is a continuation of the journey that I started 4 or 5, feels like 6 years ago, where we started in Glasgow. No, we didn't. We started in Penzance with the aim of getting to Glasgow. And we went by some places, including Didcot about 4 times. And we've ended up at King's Cross. And then we ended up in York. And now we're going to try and get to the Edinburghs. And then next time we'll go from the Edinburghs to the Glasgows, and then on my birthday, 3 weeks this coming Thursday, not for you on YouTube, 2 weeks this coming Thursday, unless it's not them you want. 2 weeks, the Thursday after this goes on YouTube, 2 weeks after that, it's my birthday. 24, you know. I know. I can't believe it myself. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, on my birthday, we're going to be doing the Glasgow's to the thing, the Mallaig. So a birthday stream. But yes, Darlington is next, and I don't know what to do after that. I've been really enjoying doing this. The thing. What am I doing? The thing. This. Carrying on from the place where we got to in the previous place, starting at the next place, and carrying on from that. The start from the previous place, carrying on, and when you get to the end place, you start from there in the next one, but not the previous one unless it's Didcot. Doing that. So I reckon when we get to the Mallaig, I reckon we come back to Glasgow and then try and try not to go to the Edinburghs and see where else we can go. You never know, by then there might be other things. The route is broken. It is broken. There were things that I haven't got. So we might see some trains come past. You might hear them, but not see them. They will be ghost trains, not those ones. Not ghost services, ghost trains. I'm in one of those moods today. In case you hadn't guessed. That was a noise. That's Morse code. There you go. Have I got is what? I haven't got any sort of clock. There is one there that tells me the time. Apart from that clock, there isn't one. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Right. So, Darlington. I haven't been to Darlington. Have I been to Darlington? No. The furthest north I've been on the train is York. Yeah. I've been to the Edinburghs. I've been to the Perths. Yeah, that's about it. It's the furthest north I've been in the world. Depending on which is further north, Arbroath or Stanley, which is just north of Perth. That's the furthest north I've been in the world. There's the thing. I may have to break that this year. Go like a mile further. Go, yay! Right. 38 of the distances of the time of the hypotenuse of a square rhinoceros until the Darlingtons. Sounds like some sort of thing you'd go to the doctor with. Oh, a terrible case of the Darlingtons. That's it. Here comes a train. That's definitely a train. Yep. Yep, that was a train. That was definitely train-like. Shame I couldn't have picked a different, train, but this is the only scenario that I had that was going from York, basically, heading north. I didn't have any other scenario that was heading north from York. So I thought, it's got to be this one. It's 2.5 hours to the Edinburghs. So, which is why I've done the streamy starting with the earliness of the time. But does the world need to see me? That's true. Maybe it's cold outside. Arbroath was shut when I went there. It was in August, and of course, being Scotland, all the schools go back in August. So went there expecting Arbroath to be busy. Apparently it's like a seasidey type resort, nothing, shut. It was walking along something from some sort of apocalypse. Walked along the seafront, and it was like, there's nobody here. Cow sim, 9 months. Oh God, what have you done? Well, you clicked on the thing each month for 9 months. It's not. Doesn't take a scientist of the sort that plays with rockets to work that one out. You are quite clearly, and I hope I don't offend by saying this, deranged. But thank you. Anywho, 34 miles to Darlington. Speed is doing the speeding thing. We're actually already running 3 minutes late because, well, I was sat there waiting to start the stream. So it's your fault you weren't ready. I was here. I couldn't start till you turned up, so it's your fault. I'm not sure about anything. I'll do anything for you, dear. Anything. You was here at 4 p.m. I wasn't. I was busy at 4 p.m. and I didn't like that. Danger, danger. High voltage. High visibility clothing must be worn on or about the line. Okay. You was here at 3:22. But that's okay. No, you can't blame me. No, I do not accept your blame of the lateness, that. Oh, I'm doing the speeding. I was distracted by Russell. Hello, Russell. It's one of those. I'll do the slowing down slide. It's a train. There's definitely a train. Yep, that was a train. Are we gonna you're gonna keep telling me I'm speeding? Because I'm not speeding technically. The speed limit is the 125s. I am doing the 125s. Therefore, I'm not speeding. He said hello and I was distracted. Well, it may not have that effect on me. It's not very often they speak to me. Right, you're gonna let me. Oh, there we go. Now finally we've done the slowing down thing. It's a shame it's not a bit more, bendy. The quirk is that when you do 125.5, so you're speeding. But now I'm going too slow. I will do the speeding up now. So yes, it's not going to be. What? Hang on. Should we do that again? This no, hang on. No, we'll try. Third time lucky. Are you ready? This may not be a very exciting line, but at least it gets us to Edinburgh. There we go. See, only took 3 attempts. I'd be good. I could do voiceover work. HST is a beggar to keep at 125 miles an hour. Well, yeah. Blimey, yeah, I've heard that before. We're fine. 1, 2, 3. It's a good speed. Ted Rogers used to like that the other way around. Only people of a certain age will get that one. 3, 2, 1. Dusty bin, exactly. Does this train stop at Didcot? No. We will, until we make the return journey down south, we will not be doing the stoppings at the Cots or the Dids. Still need to get there one day. I haven't even been to the steamy place. This there's every possibility else. Oh, that was a bit grassy. Just be careful with the fingers when you 3, 2, 1. Oh, if you can get 3. Hang on, no. What does Didcot look like? I bought a computer from Didcot once. My first iMac, actually, which is still in my collection, was purchased from Didcot. So yeah, we are heading our way north. We'll see, and there's no guarantee of this, we will see if we can get to Edinburgh. So we're stopping at the places, the Darlingtons, which is up there, the Newcastle way, because you've got to say that, the Berwick upon Tweed, which is, there's just too many letters in there and hyphens and things, and then the Edinburghs. If we can get to Berwick, I shall be more happy. If we can get to Edinburgh, I shall be cock-a-hoop. There's a word. So far we're running about 3 minutes late. I don't think the chances of picking up any time, unless I speed, the chances of picking up any time on this are probably very, very slim. A bit like me a couple of years ago before the COVID situation. Oh, cock-a-leaky is what happens with age. You know, we wear beige trousers and you have that little damp bit. There's lots of lions here. Not lions. There's not a lot of lions here. Lines, not lions. There could be lions. There could be. I can't see it. I'll keep my eye out for lions, because you never know. Is there one in the cab? No, I think we're safe. I'm gonna make sure, you know, we're not doing a. No, there's no lions sat in the seat. I had to check, because you know, they could be quite small lions. You know, the baby ones, the tiny lion. They could be stealth. They could be wearing an invisibility cloak. No, I was thinking of a band name then, but there might be giants, isn't it? Just a little one, eh? Well, it's cold. It's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone, more or less. Well, hopefully I'm all alone. Otherwise, there's someone in the house. And that's just like, hopefully there isn't. Apart from the person I've got locked in the basement. Apart from them, there's no one in the house. Right, we'll do this. I haven't got a basement. Honestly, there's honest police officer. I haven't got a basement. Well, I was gonna. No, my mind was going places then. Nope, I can't think what it was. Nope, I can't remember now. It's gone. The moment has passed. Why is there 2 rolls of film above that little tray? Is it in case you want to take some pictures and you have some spare rolls of film to put in your camera? And a clipboard, you can't put a bit of A4 paper down on that clipboard. That just seems pretty pointless. Perfect place to put your iPad on its stand though, isn't it? That little shelf. You can sit and watch a film. Bit of Netflix. Whistle. I'm going to whistle. I've got a horn. A bit late now. There you go. I'll show them my horn. I have to stand up and hope they've got, you know, some sort of magnifying type device. It's for the schedule. Schedule. Route. No, route. Bloody Americans. We're still 15 miles from the place with the Darlings, the Darlington. Exactly, bloody Americans. Should I press that button? Yeah, let's do that. I pressed it. That's a very nice thing to say about Russell. There's the station. That's yeah. That's always another one. Same one. Just the staggered thing. Platform. That's the word. Platform. That's what I was trying to think of. The platform, not the not the shoes. Crocodile shoes. He was calling you fat, Russell, just in case you weren't aware. Any internal view? I say. No. No view of my internals on this one. Hopefully it's a bit more bendy. Or we get to see the coastal thing, isn't it? With the water and stuff. When we get towards the barracks. Got a touch of the barracks. With the Atlas, with the water thing on the right hand side bit. That happens. Is it between Barrack? No, what? That's after the Newcastles though, isn't it? YI. So where are we going? With the Darlingtons, the place, then the place, and then the other place. That's where we're going. In a train that's slightly commanded. There's words. Piloted. No, driven. That was a good TV show with Penny Mallory and someone else on it. Anyway. By a Swedish and Indian train driver, it would seem. And you wonder why I don't drink on the streams. Oh, the fun we would have. Useful numbers. There's a thing there for useful numbers. I bet none of them is the local, takeaway. No, don't look like it. Pizza Express or something. Yeah, you deliver a pizza. Yeah, I'll be in Darlington in about 5 minutes. You better be quick. What was it I watched the other day? I watched something, because I do that. Someone got a delivery person, moped rider, to deliver food to where they'd broken down in their car. That's quite a good idea. Delivery takeaways to trains has been done. I can imagine so, actually. It's a case of, I'm on the train heading towards this station, meet me at that station with my order. Yeah, I can imagine that'd be quite good if you're on a long train journey. Tomorrow night, by the way, is a different night to tonight. There you go. So I'd share that. Just in case you weren't aware. It's not, it's not Groundhog Day. It's not, today won't be repeated tomorrow. It's a different day, Tomorrow is, yeah, I know. I know. Tomorrow is another day. We know a song about that, I think. We got to do the slowy downy thing now with the the reducing of the speeds. So we'll back off. We may have to back off some more of that. In fact, Yeah, I might even have to apply a pry. No, what day I can't do that. Apply a pie. Right, 115 of the things. I think that's because of this bend. Otherwise, we just go straight on up that hedge. No, the trees thing into the the place. Right, 3.6 miles until we arrive at Darling. Hello, Darling. Captain Darling. And then when we've been there, we will go on to other places. Maybe Newcastle way, and then the places beyond that. I can't remember which. The Berwicks, and then the we'll see. And there's no guarantee if we can get to Edinburgh. We've got a flashing yellow. Alright, slowing down to a 90. As we are approaching Darlington. Darlington is our next station stop. All passengers wishing to get out at Darlington, get out. If you are travelling with us onwards past Darlington, good luck. You wanna be in my gang, my gang, my gang. You wanna be in my gang. Oh yeah. I'm Microman. You know, we do the slowing down in the Darlington. Anybody getting off here, then bloody get off the train, right? Oh, single yellow. I better do more of the braking then. Hopefully we haven't got a red up here, because if we have, I might not stop in time for it. Oh God, okay, yep, alright, all the passengers are now on the right hand side of the train. I think I was a bit rapid around that corner. I thought I was going straight on. I didn't realise I'd be doing the bendy thing around the corner thing. We have now arrived in Darlington. We're doing that bit that when you want to get off a train, then the driver just purposely goes really slowly into the station, and you're stood there going, come on, just do the stopping, I've got to get off the path. I don't think I've ever had a Costa coffee. I've had Starbucks. I don't think I've ever had a Costa. There's the thing. Random again. No. No, no. 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 A little bit. Oops. Excuse me. No, no. We're going to we're going to get buggered in London. Well, unless there's a tube strike. My life is very sheltered. It is. And I'm content with my shelteredness. The you know, the thing. I seem to have horned. Yeah, apologies about that. Right, we have arrived in Darlington. The next stop after Darlington is going to be Newcastle, YI. Then we'll be stopping at Berwick upon Tweed. Not pronounced Berwick, No. Berwick. Or if we're drawing from Was, Berwick. And then maybe Edinburgh. We have received reports that a signal in Newcastle was something. I couldn't read it. Okay, that's interesting then. So something's happening in Newcastle. We don't know what it is yet. Okay, we'll worry about that when we get there. Are we going to go? Is going happening? Because, you know, we're late here. Newcastle has issues, pet. Right, 35. Oh, it's going to get so comfortable, excuse me. No, not that one, that one. Oh dear. 35 of the... That's... Oh, there's some graphics. Look at that. Oh, don't... Oh, they look fantastic. Right, we are got to do 35 miles an hour now before we get back. Oh no, 50. We could do 50 now. As we go back on the main line, and then we head north up to Newcastle, where we got a 50 mile an hour speed limit. We have, my lover. Had a chance of going to Newcastle a few years ago to do a training course. It just seemed a really stupid thing to do for one day's training. Right, we've got to do 50, and then we've got to not do 50. Oh, no, I've got to do 125 now. Have I had my meds today? No. That probably explains things, doesn't it? I have not fortaken. I'm not fortaken. I'm not taken. I'm not foot. I'm not fiddling to boot. Fuddlumped. I've not done any of the words.
Inconvenient advert. I guess I need to do a thing. Saint they.
I'm a saint now. Thank you very much, Crispy. I'm a saint. 29-month streak. Where did you go for 3 months, Crispy? There's a 3-month gap there between the length of your thing and your actual thing. What happened? You need to explain the difference in the lengthness. But thank you, Crispy. I am Saint Evie. Yes, I am Saint Evie. You can call me. Oh, if only you bastards could change my name in Discord, but you can't. Ha ha. Right, so we got to 33 of the miles to go until the Newcastle's way out, and then we've got the places after that. Hope's sister and Susan's auntie. I'm sure there's a way. I reckon Crispy subscribed and went, no, this guy's a fool. I'm not going to stick around for that, and then did. Which is understandable, really, because, you know, I am. Welcome, new people. Crispy's probably looking at it right now. No, Crispy's already gone because he gets distracted by something. And the Mad Northerner, hello. Just eating. Well, I wasn't going to... Okay, hello YouTube. Trying to get your SIM card out of your SIM card slot and it's stuck solid. The little pin thing. Poke your little thing in a hole. And then try and get your SIM card out. I am doing the braking thing. The braking thing is, well, normally new phones come with a little thing, don't they? With a little, you know, the little pin thing. Yes, the phone. Thought you'd have a name change. Really? And you couldn't have picked a better one than that? All those names out there you could have picked, and you didn't capitalise it or anything. Oh dear. Well, there's no hope, really. Shows you the public education system of Hull is going well. Common Liam. You can't call him Common. You put it as capitals. Well, quite clearly you didn't. You got to warm up the second Domino's pizza of the day. Well, some people can capitalise. Others can't. Where's my little thing? Oh, hello. Hang on. I've got to play my little nubbin. Bear with me. That is, of all the little things I've seen in my life, that is quite a little thing. Why is it red? It's infected. Okay, so we got 28 of the miles until the Newcastles, and then it's onwards from there. Should we press that one? Yeah. How many lights are in the coaches? I'm right, Crispy. You know I'm right. If you think of all the lights that are in every single one of those coaches, and all the power points that there are now, compressors to run the air conditioning, compressors to run the toilets, I'm right. Sorry, we had a debate today, and Crispy, the person that doesn't like to be proved wrong, is trying to prove me wrong. Who says those trailers weren't refrigerated? I can examine the picture. There'll be no refrigeration units on the front of them. Put big light on. I honestly, I always say this every time that's mentioned. I cannot remember the last time the main lights in my living room were put on, or the hall lights were put on. The light in the utility room thing. The only main lights that ever go on in my house, the one in the kitchen, the one in the bathroom, because that goes on with a fan, and the bedroom one, the light doesn't go on, but that works the ceiling fan. Yeah, does anybody actually use main lights anymore? There's wall lights in the living room, you know, there's pull down, you pull a little thing and the lights come on. I've never used those. I just use lamps. Oh, hang on, we're doing the speeding thing now. Well, I used to be where the old coal bunker was. And there used to be a door there as well. The door got blocked up sometime back in the 80s, I think, 90s. So it's just a room off the kitchen now. It just houses the freezer, the tumble dryer, which never gets used, some cupboards, and all my shoes. It's a shoe room. Sorry, Steve, the 40's called and asked for the word back. Yeah, I never use the hall ones. I've got night lights at the bottom and the top of the stairs. So when it gets dark, they come on, and they're on all night. So I never have to turn the lights on in the hall. In the toilet, there's a battery-powered light that comes on as soon as you go in there. One of the bathrooms, so I use that. Spare room I never go in. The kitchen I use. Yeah, living room one's never on. That's it. I've run out of rooms. If you're only 23, how do you know what happened in the 1980s? It's the history of the house. I got told when the coal house, coal bunker thing got taken down. The house was built in the mid-50s. 56. Actually, no, I think it might have been 50. Yeah, I think the house was built in 55. Yeah, I think my folks moved in 56. Something like that. Yeah. Oh, right, so down to 100 again now. 20 miles from Newcastle. Yeah, that's why I've got a little battery powered light. It's behind the toilet and just above it. So when it comes on, it lights up the toilet bowl. So you can, you can see what you're doing. And because, saves putting the light on. Right, we are 19 miles from Newcastle. Hopefully we can make it to Edinburgh, because if we can, then we'll depart Edinburgh next week. The week after, then we'll do we'll do Edinburgh to Glasgow, and then the week after that, then, which is my birthday. On my birthday, I'll do that long route from Glasgow to Mallaig, which is about 5 hours. So we'll do that we'll start earlier in the evening, so I'm not working on my birthday. So we'll probably start about 4 o'clock, something like that. I don't put any lights on. The lights in the living room come on when it gets dusk, and then go off. Some go off at like 5 to 10. One goes off at 10:15. At 10 o'clock, the lamp in the bedroom comes on and goes off at 10:10. So I don't have to touch that. In the morning, the lamp in the living room goes on at 6:15, and that goes off when the sun comes up, so at daybreak. At 7:15, yeah, I think 7:15, the light comes back on in the bedroom. So when I get out of the shower, that's on while I go back in the bedroom and get dressed, and that goes off at 7. So I don't touch any lamps in the whole house. Yeah, the Amazon device puts all my lights on for me. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. The only thing I have to change is when daybreak or if daybreak, because the lamp comes on in the living room at 6:15. When daybreak gets to be before 6:15, I have to change it to manually go off, and I set it to go off then at like 7:10. I'll leave the house. Some great use of information there. Well, it's what this random streams are about. Hi, SimHub. Alright, definitely a slower line, isn't it, up to Newcastle. We've got an 80 limit. Yeah, I've been quite fortunate with some of them are on switches, so some of them are plugged. So I've got some LED lights around the TV, and that's actually connected to a plug. So I keep thinking about adding more LEDs to it. But a couple of them are bulbs. Even if people do come here, you have to do anything to turn the lights on. How am I? Random is the word. Instead of being Greece. Greece is the word, it's the word, it's the word. Right, slowing down again. How was working? Good day today, actually. Actually enjoyed myself today at work, which I know you're not supposed to do. You're not there to enjoy yourself. But I did. Today was an enjoyable day. Random Saint Evie. Indeed. I'm a sinner, not a saint. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. No, didn't see Aston. Saw someone that used to work for me, though. We have given him some business. Just had a bit of a chatette to him. Rinwoods, Rich from the Discord. He popped in. No, it wasn't Susan. Right, hopefully we can speed up again now. Yeah, if you are new to the streams, by the way, and you think this one's random, watch that clip, because that's random. Or you can, but you'll forget. It is 5.5 years ago. I went through Durham, where Durham Cathedral is. Well, it's handy, you know, because if you put Durham Cathedral in, you know, in Truro, people get really confused. I think on the Susan clip, yeah, I was drinking on the streams. Postponed, not cancelled, postponed. And there are reasons which will become clear. But I have postponed. Yeah, isn't Leeds Castle down in Kent? I don't want Essex, that sort of way, innit? This isn't the best version of the HST. I hate to say it, and I'm going to say it anyway, even though I hate to. Well, I don't actually hate to. Hate's the wrong word. I shouldn't say it, but I'm going to. I think the Train Sim World 3 version of this is a lot better. There you go. I said it. It was said. I think there were words. There were definitely words. Words happened. What was that? Nothing. I'm not repeating it. You can't. There's no proof I said anything. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I wasn't there. Did you hear blurb? Blah, 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 blah. Nope, nothing for me. I've changed. Well, yeah, I was wearing jeans, jumper, trainers at work. I'm now wearing t-shirt, tracky bombs. So, yeah, I have changed. The Devil Went Down to Georgia. That's a good song. I should play that. I remember to do that. Anyway, we have got 9 miles to go until we arrive at Newcastle, YI. The train driver's wearing shorts this morning. You were just looking at his legs, weren't you? Ask the robot woman who never listens. Well, if I ask her now, then I should play it now. I don't want to. I can't say play in 2 hours' time. The Devil Went Down to Georgia. No, you just noticed. Yeah, yeah. I'm still on season 9, so I'm watching them in order. Right. We are approaching Newcastle very slowly from the south. The next stop is Newcastle. Excuse me, I have to go outside to do that. Don't want to do it in here, do I? Can't open the windows. Oh, I started doing this earlier, didn't I? I forgot. Tomorrow night, stream-wise, see, is the third letter of the alphabet. Stream-wise, long pause there. See, it was not like I was in a dog with long pause, because that'd be just weird. Tomorrow night on the streams, not as in rivers, not that sort of streams, because you know we get wet. This time tomorrow, yeah, no, I'm gonna go for it. This time tomorrow, we will be causing absolute mayhem in construction sim. Excuse me. There's the angle of the north up there. If you can't spell the word angel, there is the angle of the north. Anyway, yeah, that's tomorrow night. Then the Thursday night is either going to be, it's choice of two things now. It's either going to be a group flight in the MSFS, or is a thing that you use when you're in a rowboat. See, I'm just full of, I am just full of useful information. Get on with it. That's what he said. Or stop doing that. It was one of those. Anyway, yeah, or Thursday is going to be the MSFS. I've done that already, and the group flight. But maybe, if not, then the Portal 2s in the multiplayers will be the Thursday, and then the Friday to be something else. There's thank you. Saturday lunchtime, Train Sim World, the 3rd. Saturday night is the Open TTD, and then on the Sundays will be the farming stimulator. I'm braking. It's fine with the braking. The amount of braking I'm doing is sufficient to cause in the braking. Can we start TTD at 7? No. Harder. That's what he said. Use my oar. I'll just wave it out the window. I don't finish the stream before till about 2:30. No, I warned you of that. I gave you plenty of warning and told you not to buy them. Don't go blaming me. It does look like it's the end of the line. I do appear to be going into a dead-end line. Does that mean we're going to be reversing out of Newcastle? It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's fine. Slightly ran it. We're okay. Thing is now I can't tell if the light's red now because I've passed it, or if it's red now because it's red. I'm reversing. Request denied. Right, what's the worst that's going to happen? Are we going to sit? Is there anything? We have a look at that. Where's the mappy thing? No, I want that one. Is there anything on our line? Where are we going into? It's taking us into one of these, isn't it? But surely we've got to go... Which way are we coming out? That way. Why is it taking us into a... Platform 2. Platform 6. Platform 3, platform 2. No, that would be right. There's nothing on platform 2. There's this train here. Unless we're waiting for one of these to leave. That's going to cross our path. Oh yeah, the signal's faulty. Basil. He did see. I'm glad someone was paying attention because I bloody wasn't. Right, we'll just trundle on through it then, shall we? Reverse. I'm not bloody reversing. We'll just go really slowly and hope no one notices. It is showing me as going to a dead end. This isn't going to end well. Derailment. Balls. Well, technically, I didn't get as far as... I don't think I got anything from Darlington, because Darlington was the last stop. Oh, I can't put the bloody R. Darlington and York. That's the other way round. You finished shift at Newcastle. Okay. So I could, because we stopped at Darlington, I could take the 101 from Darlington to Newcastle. That seems to be my only choice. That gets us back to Newcastle. It's an hour. So I think we're going to end up ending this at bloody Newcastle. It's going to have to, isn't it? Unless there's anything on Korea. Hang on, let's have a look. Have a quick look. Oh, I should have saved it, shouldn't I? No, there's nothing on Korea. Okay, so it's got to be. I'm not doing quick drive. So it's got to be. The 101 then, isn't it? From Darlington. Okay. Well, we stopped at Darlington, so we didn't stop at Newcastle. We got close. I was really hoping to get to Edinburgh tonight. That balls is up the plan. Means next week then we can't do the 5 circle line next week. Actually, on the Tuesday before my birthday, we could do. Yeah, on the Tuesday before my birthday, we could do. This is Durham running. The line to Durham is running slow, which the dispatcher is trying to ease. You can start once the line ahead is clear. Oh, yay. Okay. So yes, if this week if we get as far as Newcastle, I don't think we'll get to Berwick. Might do. We're definitely not going to get to Edinburgh. So where are we stopping? We are stopping at Durham, Chesterless Street and Newcastle. Well, what we could do... Oh, we can't skip them, can we? We've got to stop there. Now we've got to wait for the bloody red light. Right, there we go. We got to go. Just don't stop. So if we just go all the way then. So you reckon just go flat out? So if we ignore all the stations and just see if we can get this thing flat out to Newcastle. It's all down to the signals though, isn't it? The next one's red. No, yellow, okay. Right, so how many miles is it to Newcastle? 34. Okay. I don't think we're going to get to Edinburgh. Hang on, this isn't Korea, is it? If we're not on the career scenario, technically, and it went so well last time, we could run the red. Because this thing isn't exactly going to be rapid. Well, there's only one way to find out, because that's a red. Coming through. Is expecting emergency brake. Well, it's because we're not on a career scenario, are we? This thing's not going to be rapid anyway, so once we get down to the 80 limit up here, so if we can get to Newcastle, we'll have to find another route that goes from Newcastle. If we can get to Berwick, that'll be something. That's another red. It's not going to end well, is it? Oh, look at that draw distance as well. Oh dear. Well, in theory, if there's a train in front of me, unless it's stopped in a station, that's 3 reds. I've just got to keep my eye out down here for a station, because that's the only thing in it. If there's something in front of me that's running slow, I could smack into the back of it. What I want to see now is a yellow. Come on, what's this next signal? Uh-oh, I see something in front of me. There's a train in front of me. There is a train in front of me. This isn't dangerous at all. Yeah, no, it is absolutely fine. The only thing is if that's going somewhere else and there's going to be a points change. That's my only concern now. So either I'm going to follow it and end up somewhere really obscure, it's going bloody slow. Check the map. No, I'm scared. but perfectly safe. Why is it going so slow? Yeah, 65. Oh, I'm doing a lot less than that. Yeah, but I was doing less than 65 and catching it up. Hold on tight and brace yourself. Fnar, fnar. We've got to follow this thing all the way to our bloody station now. I was hoping we were going to have a quick run up to Newcastle. Yeah, the light's red in front. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Milepost 57. 57 miles from the start of the line. Hang on, no, they're speeding up now. They've probably been told about some pillock in a Class 101 behind them. Right, so 3 miles from our go via Fort Approach, which is over there, and then Durham's 13 miles. So we got to follow these bloody falls now all the way to Durham. Well, I don't think I'd be a bit like following someone on the motorway, isn't it? Just sat behind them. If he's not stopping at any stations, then couple up behind him. Yeah, but I don't know if I'd take over their train. I think I probably would if he stopped. It's the fact that he's going so piddling slow. I think even if I'd have been doing line speed, I would have caught up anyway. I'm in a 101 and I'm catching him up. I don't know what it is. It's something loco hauled. Steam train. No, this is a 101. It's what the one in front is. Oh, I really thought this would be just a quick dash to Newcastle, then we could have picked another route and gone on from Newcastle. It's definitely not rapid, is it? Interesting. I'm intrigued now. I said earlier, though, isn't it? The problem is, if that's going somewhere else, and the points don't change, I'm going to follow it. I think I might be safe until Durham. And what I might have to do is wait outside the station at Durham for him to... But I'm to be following behind them all again. Unless it is just going to go off on a different line. Yeah, I'm getting slightly anxious at this now. Who's got money on us going back to Darlington? I can't. This is the only route I've got out of Darlington, isn't it? So I've got to make this work. Overtake him at Durham. I can't though. Traffic ahead is starting to ease. The signal at Durham is 40, but I am able to filter traffic along slowly. Okay. I'll slap something on you if you're not careful. Right, bloody hell, okay. Train in front's found the throttle. I actually bought some Fanta, ready for these guys coming to my place in 3 weeks' time. Oh no, there are drinks in the fridge for Ed. Yep. Right, I reckon if I... Do I back off? I reckon if I back off enough, I might get a yellow. Well, I'm dubious about the train in front going somewhere else. And it's the only scenario I've got out of Darlington. There's the yellow. Right, we're okay. So now I'm concerned about the train in front. A little bit. And not so much, I don't care about the train, I just don't want it to, I don't want to derail. That's the only thing. I don't care about following the train in front. So we got the yellow I wanted. If we can keep the yellows, because we got 65 coming up anyway, I just want to get to Durham. As long as that train isn't going all the way to bloody Newcastle. Then we should be fine. They can't change tracks until Durham. Okay. Yeah, we got this fault approach, haven't we, in 5 miles, so we've got to be careful of that. That's where it might hold me up. I'm sure we'll do something else, Russell. I'm sure there'll be another occasion. Me and Ed have been discussing things for the South Sea thing as well. Because of Ed's ongoing issues, we've changed plans for South Sea. So he's coming here. And as I'm not going to the States now, I will be doing something over Easter. Right, 3 miles to this station approach. No. It's I really want to do the trip, but it's not a trip I want to do alone. I think that trip would be better with someone else with me. I've just got to find a victim. Just a couple, Crispy. Right, we've got 2.5 miles to go to this fault approach. Then that train in front hopefully has got a little bit ahead. So we're trying to get this to Newcastle. Well, we got as far as Newcastle before. We're only 17 miles away. I shall yellow. I know. That's all I've been chasing is yellows. But we're flat out now. If that goes green, then we know we've dropped further behind. So 17 miles to Newcastle where we just were. So that's lost us, what, half an hour? So I don't think we're going to get to Edinburgh. I am doing good, thank you very much. No, still yellow. Double yellows. So it's getting further ahead. So I think the next one we could end up with either another double yellow or a green. It just depends on where that train is that's in front of me. That's my only concern. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop at Durham. Just in case. It is continuing to run. Well, we had an issue getting to We've already been to Newcastle. But I ran a red. So we had to start again at Darlington, which is the last station we stopped at. So now I've taken a 101. So I am going to stop at Durham. Well, so, you know, if things go wrong, well, I'm going to save it from here as well. Which I should have done really before. Oh, press the right button would help, wouldn't it? I thought, why, when the brake's going off, I was pressing the wrong button. Right, so we'll stop at Durham. We'll save it. Just in case anything happens, the chances of me having any sort of scenario that starts at Durham is going to be really slim, but we may be stopping at Durham. Someone on the platform. Right, saved it. Blimey, time for a jelly baby. Time for a jelly baby. You should say that I was in the car with someone. I used to have bag jelly babies when I was travelling somewhere. It was one of those things. Give me a jelly baby. Anyway. Oh great, now it's going to hold us here at Durham. I'm trying to get to bloody Newcastle. Way I pet. I know I wanted to stop. I didn't realise it'd hold me here for bloody 3 weeks, did I? Anytime today. Yeah, tomorrow back with some construction sim. Carrying on in multiplayer, continuing to build that hotel. This time there'll be 3 of us. Thursday night is either going to be some train sim. No, this is train sim. Some flight sim flying up in Tromsø. Or will be Portal 2 multiplayer. Really? It's going to hold me here. I want to get to Newcastle. We don't want to be sat here. Yeah. Did I play the second game? What, Portal? Absolutely, and loved it. So yeah, we're going to go through the multiplayer. I really need a haircut. Yeah, we're going to go through the multiplayer. Me and Crispy. Because, you know, if you can't just have one annoying person on the stream, have 2. Oh, come on, people. I thought for half an hour behind, you might be able to get to Berwick. Move towards the next signal and stop briefly if you need to. As express passes, then you can continue. That's bloody passed ages ago. I know it's a manual before someone says anything. Lovely, comfy seats. Try first gear, sir. It's fine. Right, go via waiting area. What? I can play with my knob for change gears. Oh, can I? Right, Chester Street, 5.25 miles. You've got a double yellow. We're slightly speeding. We're now going to go and join the main line, I reckon. Well, we've got no choice otherwise, really, have we? Oh, God. Okay, out we go. Yeah, that's the thing. Right, 65 limit. We shouldn't catch that express up, should we? Not a hope in hell. To the street. Can I play with my knob? Is that my knob? It's got nice thrusting action. It makes an impressive noise as well. Right, what's top speed of this thing? 70. Yeah, we'll see. Right, so do we stop at Chester Street or do we just wang on through? Thing is, if the express in front of us, well, that isn't going to stop, is it? That's just going to go on through. You reckon we should stop? So where's the... Oh, it's only Newcastle after that. Yeah, it's a 125 now. But we've still got double yellows. If that drops back to a green, we know we're okay. Because that express is now going to be doing 125-ish. Well, probably 100, I would have thought. Could that be green? Nope. Double yellow. It's close. That's very close. That was green. I reckon we'll be fine. We're actually running a little bit early. We're going to be about a minute early into Chester Street. That's green. The light, which is a greeny sort of colour. No, just changed. Right. So that's double yellow, single yellow. We could have a red coming into the next station then. I'm gutted we're not going to get as far as Edinburgh. That's completely ballsed up the plans for the next couple of streams. Well, it said we should only do 70. Fast. You reckon don't stop? Single yellow though. I've got a feeling. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. If there's a station, if there's a train. Well, we're okay. We're okay through the station. Right, in that case then, sorry, Chester Street, we won't be stopping here today. Apparently you sit to that song for hours. Okay, we are quite weird. Right, Newcastle, 8 miles. And then we got to find another scenario, leaving Newcastle, going north. I did say at the beginning, if we can get to Berwick, I'll be happy. It's just a pain. We've lost like 40 minutes there, having to redo this bit of line again. I was about to say I'm only going to panic if there's a red. There's a there's a red, and there's points, and there's a train in front of me. I'm going to say this. If you've got an issue with me whinging, Stokey, maybe don't watch the streams. Quite simple. Yeah, there's a train. I wonder if it's the same train. It could be that express that passed us earlier. So we're definitely going to get reds. Are we going to be able to stay behind it? The 6 miles all the way to Newcastle? That's the question. Where's the angle of the north? Here, no, up back there, I don't know. Up, I can't remember where it was. I'm more concerned about, you know, the train we're rapidly approaching. Brakes. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Oh, matron. Feck. Okay. No, we're okay. We're okay. That got a bit glitchy. I'm just wondering now. I'm going to stop. Balls. We're determined. Okay, how do I redo the save game then? I've never restarted a thing from save before. So I just go replay. If I replay, it starts again, doesn't it? Go to the scenario. There'll be a button. Okay. Resume. That one? Resume. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah, CMA. Right, so this is from Durham then. Again. Okay, hang on. I'm going to try a thing. I'm wondering what happens if I get out in front of the express train. If I can get out on the main line before the express train comes through, the express train's going to get a red. The points might fail. Okay, one way of finding out in there. Yeah. Balls. Damn it. I thought you might have got out. At this rate, we're only going to get to bloody Newcastle tonight. I'm determined. I am definitely determined to get to bloody Newcastle. Right. Take 3. We'll wait this time for the express train to pass. Pull into it. Yeah, well, I don't think we're certainly not going to get to Edinburgh. At this rate, I'll be happy with Newcastle. I think Berwick was, pushing it. But we'll do as we're told. We'll wait here until the express passes. It would have been fine if I hadn't have actually, tried to couple to it. I think we'd have been okay. We'll be okay. Space, the final frontier. Less taste, more speed. Come on, Express. We're going to get the bloody people at Newcastle, don't we? We don't want to be sat here. Where are we? Durham. Well, it's definitely been an eventful stream so far. I braked it. Well, I braked a bit too much of the idea. I was too hard. Here's the Express. That did sound good, in all fairness. There is... On the brakes, Crispy. Get your mind out the gutter. Click on it to take it over. No, because it didn't stop here. I've got to follow my own rules. We can only start from a station we stopped at. This was the last station we stopped at. Was the Durhams. They've got to follow the rules that I set. So yeah, I think birthday week then we'll do the the thing. We'll do the trains on the Tuesday, because I've now got the Wednesday off as well. I did it this morning. We'll do the trains on the Tuesday. On the Wednesday we'll be doing the something. On the Thursday we'll do more trains on the birthday stream, because then there'll be nothing on the Friday. I might do something. No, I can't do something Friday lunchtime. I might do a Friday morning stream, early morning thing, and then there'll be nothing on the Friday night, nothing on the Saturday, and there'll be 2 streams on the Sunday. Friday night. No, I won't stream Friday night. Right, go via the waiting area. Okay, let's go. It's too much of a... I could do it, but it'd just be a pain, because people wouldn't be able to join voice. And it'd feel weird with me sat up here and people sat downstairs. It would just be odd. If I get people here again over the summer, or like Easter or something, then I can rig myself up to having multiple people here and stream. But this room isn't geared up to, I'd be lucky if I could get one more person in here. Okay, right, let's try again, shall we? Can we get this piggin train to Newcastle? Right, lights are in our favour this time. Yeah, it might be a tad expensive, Auckland. Right, Chester Street. Can we do it? Can we get there this time? Chester Street and then Newcastle YI. We got greens as well. Right, does that mean we're still going to catch up the express? Yeah, I will stop at Chester Street. Crispy, be nice. What? No. Right, double yellow. So we'll stop at Chester Street. We just got to get this bloody train to Newcastle. I will see if we can carry on from Newcastle, because if we can get to Berwick or somewhere, we might be able to carry on from there. If not, then we'll take the last place we stopped at as the next place we'll start from. On our quest to get to Glasgow. Right, 2 miles. We can do it when we B&Q it. Have a quick fiddle with my little shaft. I bet there's a few of these still trundling around on heritage lines as well. Right, 1.5 miles. Do the slowy down thing. So we will stop at Chester Street. We'll save it. Right, single yellow. So the next one's red. Should have done this properly in the first place, shouldn't we, rather than trying to be all Russian. Why do you always put signals around corners? It's really inconvenient. We're not in Newcastle yet. Right, we are approaching Chester Street slowly and very, very carefully. Right, we will stop here. We will do the savey thing. Yes, thank you. Open the doors. Right, the next stop then is Newcastle. Where I said we will attempt to see if we can get to Berwick. Then I'll have to find something from Berwick, but that's a whole different thing. Oh, it's 2.5 hours from York to Edinburgh, which is why I started early. So I thought, right, 2.5 hours, perfect. We could have got to Edinburgh. Was you not going, because I ran the red, it was back up, and then it was like, oh, this is the broken signal. So I went through it and derailed. I should have just sat there and waited, shouldn't I? So I reckon it was waiting on another train coming out that caused me the issues. But it's fine, it's entertaining. Well, different. Maybe not entertaining. Hopefully entertaining. It said access denied. It did. This is why you don't listen to Shorty. Indeed. I should let Shorty lead the way in London. That'd be quite funny. Right, you lead the way. It is your fault. Wait till we get him to get his passport and we have him driving in France or something next year. That would be hilarious. Come on, people, get on the train. Let's go to Chester. No, let's go to Newcastle. Driving in France, I didn't agree to that. Crispy, distracted? No. Yeah, Simpson stuff road trip to France. I think that'd be quite funny. And yeah, I haven't bothered changing gear again. Right. Can we get to bloody Newcastle? Eight miles. Approaching Newcastle for the third time this evening. He's not 12. He may look like the height of your average 12-year-old, but he's not 12. Crispy's the height of your average 8-year-old. Right, can we do it? Can we finally make it to Newcastle? Or platform 8 this time. I'm going to err on the side of caution and actually do the whole speed limity lighty thing, just to, just to be safe. So we'll slow down to the 55 up here. It's the next stop. Yeah, this is the third time we've been along this bit of track. Literally, this bit of track we've been along 3 times now. this is where it all went wrong earlier. Little sinker and little sinkers, the sunken things. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to attempt number 3 at getting to Newcastle. Yeah, that was classed as a big sinker. Yeah, it's quite an old route, this one. Why are you Bob? And why is Bob helpless? That's the bigger question. Bob's helplessly. Right. Yeah, it's the third time tonight we've been along this line. First time we ran a red coming into Newcastle, had to go back to Darlington, then ran a lot of reds, bumped into another train, had to go back to Durham. This is attempt number 3 at getting to Newcastle from York. It's going well. It's almost like the I was doing the talking thing then, and you bloody interrupted me, you git. Yeah, we have had some issues getting from York to Newcastle. Well, we started out leaving York thinking we'd get to Edinburgh. It didn't happen. Thank you, Nico. I really need to put the minimum up on that, just to detract people from doing it. That would solve the problem. Oh, it's not as bad as Didcot. We had like 3 separate streams in and out and around Didcot. Yeah, minimum 100 quid. That'd stop it. Look, you. Me and you are going to fall out. Right, 2.6 miles to go. Yeah, indeed. Trent, you... I'm going to take people's rolls off them now. Every time someone does that bloody annoying thing, they're going to get a roll removed. Not a ham one. Used your last £2. Wow. That's not good. But thank you. You're now poor because of me. Oh, I'd love a crusty roll with a nice bit of Wiltshire ham. Oh, how nice would that be right now? I'm not thinking about crusty rolls. Anyway. Right, we are finally, again, approaching Newcastle. Thinking about crusty rolls crashes trip. It wouldn't surprise me. There's been worse situations. Right. No, it's not the end. We're going to try and get to Berwick. We'll see if we can do it. Because it's taken us, 2 hours to get to Newcastle. So we've gone past the point where we derailed back there. Well, twice we've derailed. Up here is the point where we ran the red. So we've got to go past that. Yeah, tomorrow night, by the way, back with some construction sim in multiplayer. Thursday night is either going to be some flight sim or some Portal 2 in multiplayer. Friday night, if we do flight sim Thursday, it'll be Portal on Friday. Saturday lunchtime, Train Sim World 3. Doing the Cathcart Circle line, ready for the release of the Edinburgh to Glasgow. And Saturday night, we got some Open TTD. Transport Tycoon. And then Sunday afternoon, back on our new farm, which is all set up and working now. Okay. We are see the lights that we ran earlier aren't here now, because they were back here, weren't they? We could have gone to from King's Cross to York in that time. That's what we did last time, wasn't it? King's Cross to York. Well, I won't go anywhere after this station. This scenario finishes here. So I've got to go back to the menu and find another one. It was these lights, was it? No, it was back there on the bridge. It wasn't here. We hadn't gone round the bend. I've gone round the bend. It all depends on the scenarios that I've got that go from Newcastle. That's my limiting factor. We were in a HST earlier. I did go round the bend a long time ago. About 6 years ago when I started doing this. Actually, I was slightly deranged before that. Only a little tiny bit. There we go. Right, we have made it to Newcastle. We don't need to get the passengers off. We've got to try and get to Berwick. Right. So we made it to Newcastle YI. Let's have a look then to see what we've got going from Newcastle. East Coast Main Line. Coles to Newcastle. Newcastle to Edinburgh. Haven't got the train for. That's not very good, is it? That's a Class 91. I won't have that, I don't think. In fact, I know I haven't got that. That's a Class 91. I haven't got that. That's a Class 91. I haven't got that. Okay. So it doesn't look like I've got anything that's going from... Unless there's anything on... yeah, career mode. Newcastle. York To Edinburgh Modern. Welsh Marches, West Coast Main Line South. South Wales, North Jersey, New York. No. So the only thing I can do is a quick dry then, really, isn't it? But can I do a quick drive? East Coast Main Line. Start at Newcastle. No, I can't, can I? That's not the East Coast Main Line. No, not on that route. I think it's called the East Coast Main Line. East Coast Main Line North East, York to Peterborough Modern. Is it that one? No. It's not that one. Oh, bugger. Southwestern, Southwest Coast, Southwest Main Line, Woodhead Line, way down Teesco, Western Main Lines, West Highland, West Marches, East Coast Main Line North. Yeah, but don't forget, I'm using the what do we call it? The linked one, the East Coast Main Line merge. Is that what would make a difference? Would it? Yeah, I haven't got an East Coast Main Line North. But obviously I can do it because I've got it, because the route we were doing was in it. But I can't do it separately. Yeah, I'll take the search out. Yeah, it's definitely not East Coast Main Line. Try the last page again. Okay, I'll go back to the last page. East Coast Main Line Northeast, East Coast Main Line South, Western Main Lines, West Coast Main Line, Edinburgh to Glasgow. How can I not have it? It's not East Coast Main Line South, is it? No. How can I not? That's really bizarre. I've obviously got it because I've got it in a route that's... Edinburgh, Glasgow. Yeah, there's definitely nothing on the East Coast Main Line, is there? I can go from Newcastle, but I can only go south. I can't go north. That's really odd. It looks like we're going to just be stranded at Newcastle then. What workshop content I've got? Yeah, the merge on ATS, yeah. Yeah, so I can't even do a route heading north. That's really bizarre. I will check. We'll have a look at those 91s. I'm sure I can't. I've never managed to use a 91 because they just fail. Because that's the AP one, isn't it? I can't use the Armstrong Powerhouse one. And that's not going. That's going Newark Northgate anyway. So I haven't got anything goes from. See, that's just trains Newcastle to Edinburgh, but I haven't got the train. How can I not get out of bloody Newcastle? Is there anything on? Let's have a look on. Let's search Newcastle. Newcastle, Darlington, Newcastle to Middlesbrough, Newcastle, Southampton, Express to Newcastle, Newcastle to York, Newcastle, Middlesbrough, Darlington, York. Because nothing goes north, does it? Yeah, everything's coming south from Newcastle. Newcastle to London. Yeah, but I was just in a route that was taking me all the way to Edinburgh. I've done London to Edinburgh loads of times. I've done Edinburgh down to Newcastle. I'm just trying to get a scenario that goes the other way. But I can't get anything that goes to Edinburgh. Unless it isn't quick. Yeah, it's not quick drive compatible. But yeah, I can't get anything that goes Newcastle to Edinburgh. What if I just type in? Oh, I can't type in an R. Okay, let's put Edinburgh. Nothing for Edinburgh because there's no bloody such thing as Edinburgh. I can't type an R. Well, no, because we should be able to do it. The only way I can do it is to. I can't even start the same one again, can I? Because that was taking me to Edinburgh. I've got it here in free roam Just trains, Newcastle to Edinburgh. Why is it not giving me that in... There's only one scenario. Why would they give you a thing with just one scenario in? Yeah, that's just really odd. Just Trains, Newcastle. What is that? The world's worst DLC then? Yes, buy Just Trains, Newcastle to Edinburgh. It's got a scenario. That just seems totally ridiculous. What happens in... Okay, let's try it, I suppose. Should have 9 standard scenarios. I've got 1. We may end up not doing this, but I'm intrigued to see what happens now. Because we should have been, if the time would have gone right, we would have been coming into Edinburgh about now. How do I know if I'm going the right way? That's the way I came in. It's got to be that way, isn't it? I know it's a red. Yeah, I know it said about points. Have to see where it takes me then, won't we? This one then, well, yeah, I don't think it will. So we've got no destination set. We don't know what the points are going to be doing. This feels really weird. I've never used free roam before. Right, let's see how far we can get then. There's no way we're going to get to Edinburgh. I know that's not going to happen. Shame, really. Line 166. Well, no, I could have clicked on the HST, couldn't I? But so are we going the right way? That's good, isn't it? That's the confidence you want from your train driver, isn't it? Are we going the right way? Is Edinburgh this way? Hopefully we go up here. Oh, there's confidence. Okay. Well, doesn't look like Newcastle. It was. Hang on, didn't we just come in past the football ground? No, we are heading north. But no, we are leaving Newcastle behind us. We finally made it to Newcastle. What's the distance between Newcastle and Berwick? Get the train atlas out. If it's too far, then I'll just give up. We should have been coming into Edinburgh now. We've made it to Newcastle. We know we're not going to hit line speed. "66 miles. Well, we're not going to get to Berwick, are we? Yeah, that ain't going to happen then, is it? Okay. I wonder what the next major town is, or what the next stop is that's going to be in the free roam. Morpeth. Do you reckon that'd be in the free roam then? So we could stop there. Or I've got, you know, a week to find a scenario that does actually leave Newcastle. Nothing's saying our maximum speed. About 85 in this, I think. There's no traffic on free roam, by the looks of things anyway. Oh, yeah, it's going to be quite boring, isn't it? There's going to be no other traffic. I'd rather find a scenario that goes from Newcastle that's actually got traffic and stops and stations. If it was closer, then I would have cracked on in this. But that's fine. It may be a case of reinstalling my Just Trains Newcastle to Edinburgh because it's there in free roam, but there's no scenarios in thingy. So I might just reinstall that, and that might give me scenarios between Newcastle and Edinburgh, which is exactly what I want, which is what this is. So there would have been a HST or a 166. Not going all the way to Edinburgh, but the HST would have been. So we'll do that. So we'll stop at the next station, which is down here. Cramlington. So So yeah, we'll stop at Cramlington. And then we can, we'll start from Newcastle next week. Worst case scenario, I'll save this, and if it allows me, we'll carry on from here. We just trundle up to Berwick or flat out all the way to Edinburgh in this. Northern Railways, bagum. Yeah, I'll do a reinstall of the Just Trains one. We know there'll be something from Newcastle. So next week we will start at Newcastle. Considering these people don't know where the train's going, they're just getting on. Oh, it's a train. I'll get on there. So there we go. We will end there. That is really odd. Why I haven't got the it's just got one scenario. Just Trains, Newcastle to Edinburgh. And nothing in Korea. Just Trains, the Carl line. That's it. So that's just really, really odd. Perhaps I really need to reinstall all my Just Train stuff. But we will carry on next week from Newcastle, which means the week after then we will do Edinburgh to... Actually, that is going to be right next. 3 weeks. 3 weeks today. Yeah. So next week we'll get to Edinburgh. The week after we'll do Edinburgh to Glasgow. The week after that we can then do Glasgow to Mallaig. There's a reason to reinstall the game and fix the water issue. That means reinstalling all my Just Train stuff, which isn't too much of a pain, I suppose. We all know that's not going to happen. We'll see what happens by next week. So there we go. So we will end there. We will carry on from Newcastle next Tuesday. Next stream, though, back tomorrow night with some multiplayer construction sim with me and the two dwarves. Thursday, then, is going to be some Portal 2 or some Flight. At the moment, there's only 2 of us for Flight, so we might do Portal 2 instead. Friday night, then, we'll do something else. Saturday lunchtime, more trains in the form of Train Sim World 3 on the Cathcart Circle line. Saturday night, some Open TTD, some Transport Tycoon, and then Sunday back on the new farm, and then more stuff next week. So thanks very much to you lot for keeping me company in chat for the last 2.5 hours, and to this lot as well. Awesome Steve, that's me. To Shorty the bastard, Trent the slightly less bastard, to Crispy, Nightbot, Shorty and Trent for doing absolutely nothing. Cheers. To Maeve, Calcium and Crispy for doing the subscribey thing. Thank you very, very much. And for Little Sinker for doing the Sinky Rady thing. Thank you very much indeed. I will be back with 2 idiots tomorrow night to play with some equipment. Until then, if you have been, thank you very, very much for watching.